I had a pro come over earlier today to hit some golf balls, and he just felt as though that things weren't going very well. And it could be for whatever reason. But the conversation didn't really go around his golf swing. It was a little bit more about defining, like, what's a good shot, right? What is a quality shot? Is it the way that it feels, or is it the way it ends up? So we started just to define, what it is that we were doing. And we looked at, for instance, 9-iron. 9-iron goes 142 yards. Well, how far offline until I start to say that's not really the shot that I wanted to hit, or that's not a good shot, to the point that I get upset about it. And I think that when we are in a simulator situation and we see a two-dimensional view, offline shots look bigger than they really are outside. When you see it, downrange, it's not quite as far. And that kind of affects how it is you react to your shot. So he's a golf pro, great player, plays some mini tour stuff, trying to excel. So we tried to figure out a good number, and we looked at 5%. 5% of the shot that he's trying to hit, anything inside 5% is pretty good. So if we look at a 150-yard shot and he's anywhere, within 23 feet of the hole, I think that's pretty good. That's about 7 and a little bit yards. 7.5 yards is 5% at 150. So 23 feet's our number. And we hit 10 balls before one ball was outside a 23-foot range. Now, if you think about hitting a golf shot, right? Like if I'm hitting a 155-yard shot, very rarely is that going to go 7.5 yards long, but frequently it's going to be short. So the dispersion that you have around the hole at 5% isn't going to be perfectly circular, but to start out with, why not? We can make it like that. So we're looking at trying to hit shots within 5%. And when we hit those shots, we celebrate. And we recognize throughout the whole session that he didn't hit very many shots outside that 5%. But when he did, they both ended up left and both ended up a little long. And rather than fix them, now he knows it. He's a lot more comfortable going into that next round of golf.